Drum Major Gage Tyson is your band ready.
Hey, man! Oh, yeah! Are you ready? Oh, yeah! To do the Wiggle-O! Oh, yeah!
Band, take the field. Hey, thanks for opening your web-hop music app. It's me, your AI-generated DJ. Based on all the songs you streamed over the past year, we made the perfect playlist just for you, full of all the songs you just couldn't get enough of. First up, the song that spread like wildfire all over TikTok. From the Grammy-winning rap album Alligator Bites Never Heal, it's Anxiety by Dolce. Second up, it's Spotify's most streamed song of 2024. It's Weather by Billie Eilish, featuring a color guard duet between Brady Jones and Maddie Young. Let's jam it. your AI DJ here. The premise is pretty good so far, right? We got a couple more bangers lined up for you. The next jam in the queue comes straight off the album that won the 2020 Grammy for Best Rap Album of the Year. Don't Leave, It's Our Fault. From Tyler the Creator's 6th studio album Igor, it's Earthquake. Then, the song that won Bruno Mars and Lady Gaga the 2024 Grammy for Best Pop Duo, it's Die With a Smile. Let's keep the playlist rolling. Then, we all have that one older song in the playlist that we keep going back to, and you're no exception. From 2010's pop star Tyler Cruz, it's I'm Only Gonna Break Your Heart. Enjoy. Lizzie Burns, Vice President, Taylor Savita, National Sales, and Glenn Hagen.
Good evening, and welcome to the 2025 Crosstown Showdown between the Port Huron High School Redhawks and the Port Huron Northern Huskies. The Port Huron Schools Endowment Fund is honored to have become a staple at this wonderful event, one night where the entire community comes out to support the hundreds of students that had a role in tonight's game. The endowment was established in 2011 with a $100,000 gift from a generous Michigan family. Today, that fund balance sits at $521,380, bringing us more than half of the way to our goal of a $1 million endowment, and has allowed us to grant over $245,000 out to our K-12 students. If you look into the north end zone, it is full of community members who are making this goal a reality. And on behalf of Port Huron Schools, thank you for your unwavering dedication to enhancing the educational experience of our students. Your support will have a lasting impact for decades to come. As has become tradition, the Port Huron School Endowment Fund Advisory Board selects a group of people who play a key role in this community, individuals who touch our lives every day and do so without any motivation other than helping our students succeed. This year, I am very proud to introduce a group who supports and cares for our kids day in and day out, plays a role in every single program, classroom, and activity success, and who, let's face it, is the real glue holding every building in this district together. Our school administrative secretaries. As I call their names in respective buildings, please hold your applause so that every name can be heard. From Port Huron High School, Tricia Allen. From the Administration Building, Kristen Diaz. From Port Huron Northern, Michelle Elliott. From Michigamme Elementary, Nicole Hatcher. From the Administration Building, Stephanie Hendricks. From Fort Gratiot Middle School, Cassie Hoekstra. From Garfield Elementary, Tammy Kachuba. From Thomas Edison Elementary, Michelle Kloss. From Port Huron Northern, Jenna Cruz. From Fort Gratiot Middle School, Ashley Lash. From Michigamme Elementary, Melissa Lacricchio. From Cleveland Elementary, Renee McLean. From Port Huron High School, Holly Albany. From Port Huron Northern, Vicki Yardowski. From Fort Gratiot Middle School, Wendy Hort. From Central Middle School, Raina Palmer. From the Administration Building, Kelly Reno. From Central Middle School, Amber Rosen. From Port Huron Northern, Kelly Shaw. From the Administration Building, Andy Sigaboos. From Port Huron Northern, Carrie Taylor. From Port Huron High School, Tammy Twite. From Woodrow Wilson Elementary, Grace Turpin. Also from Woodrow Wilson, Sean Murray Waidner. And from Highland Woods Middle School, Don Williams. On behalf of every parent, grandparent, teacher, administrator, and above all our students, thank you for handling our future leaders with such love and care. We could not do it without you.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please stand. And gentlemen, remove your hats for the playing and singing of our national anthem. The national anthem will be a joint performance between Port Huron High School and Port Huron Northern. It will be conducted by Mr. Scott Jones, Director of Bands at Port Huron High School.
Hello everyone and welcome once again to the Crosstown Showdown 2025 between your Red Hawks and Huskies. Entering the field first, the Doors. They record of 3-1 to the Black Blue Conference. Led by head coach Dan Perkins. And your honor, your Red Hawks. And the home team, with a record of 3-1 also 2-0 in the Culinary Conference Blue Division. Led by head coach Brett Van Drew. Your honor, your Huskies!
real quick. As for tonight's contest, I'd like to welcome everyone here tonight. Today's contest is played by these athletes, and they're going to play tonight. In honor of them, I ask each and every one of you to respect them by cheering loudly and positively for your team. Again, cheer loudly and positively for your team. No names and numbers of the opposing team. The other thing I ask you, let the players play, the coaches coach, and let the referees do the best job tonight. Good luck to both teams. Enjoy tonight's contest.
All right, got to tell you that Pork Steak and Seafood located in the Wrigley Center is a wonderful spot to take your homecoming date and have a whole meal for under $100. Plus, you can take homecoming pictures in and around the Wrigley Center with the St. Clair and Black Rivers as a backdrop. It's the only high-end steak and seafood spot here in St. Clair County. And you can go to GetStuckOnSports.com and click on the ad, which is right above our game players, and make reservations now to eat at Pork Steak and Seafood in the Wrigley Center. All right. Northern won the toss. They deferred to the second half. They'll kick off to the Red Hawks to start the football game.
And number 1, Devontae
Reed
Reed.
is back deep for
Landon
PH, and he is joined back there, I believe, by Dixon. The kick will go out of bounds, and that'll bring the ball out to the 35-yard line, and that is where the Red Hawks will take over on offense. Time for our Fraser Building Company starting QB. Fraser Building together will build a home, and it's first-year starter Joey Gilbert for the Red Hawks, and he has been off to a fantastic start this season for PH. Had a 5-touchdown game against Fitzgerald. Our first quarter tonight brought to you by Plat One Pub, Port Huron's newest and most exciting restaurant. They're located on Connor Street. Ate there tonight with Brady, his dad, and Dave Taddy, and I had the frog legs, and yeah, it tastes like chicken, but really good chicken. All right, a shift here by PH, and it caused Northern to flinch, and that's going to be a 5-yard penalty. So instead of 1st and 10 at the 35, it'll be 1st and 5 at the 40. PH in all red tonight and Northern in all blue. Northern's the home team, but because of the color schemes, both teams get to wear their home jerseys tonight. Gilbert works out of the shotgun. Double tight end to the left. Price the back, and again they'll shift. And they'll send Reed way out wide to the left. And option here, Gilbert's going to keep, puts his head down, and dives forward to the 44, a yard short of the first down. 2nd and 1 coming up for PH. They'll run Gilbert a lot on designed run plays. But PH also will throw the ball occasionally. They're not one-dimensional. Aiden Davidson is the H-back, as again, Reed will split to the near side this time, and again, PH will shift. Aiden Forstner in the game as an extra tight end. Price straight ahead, and he's got the first down at the 46-yard line, a pickup of 2. Connolly Price has been doing very well the last couple of weeks. He's been a 100-yard rusher for them. So 1st and 10, Red Hawks at their own 46-yard line. Reed wide to the right. Let's see if they shift again. Yep, they will. So Reed to the left, and now we've got a flag here, and this time I think it's going to be against PH. So that'll make it 1st and 15. Move the ball back to the 41. So each team has picked up a penalty here on this opening possession. Price to the left of his quarterback, Gilbert, who works out of the gun. And again, PH will shift everybody around. Send Reed from the right to the left. And now moving back in motion to the right and give him the ball on a jet sweep. Blockers out front. Reed turns the corner to the 50 and is forced out of bounds at the Husky 47-yard line. There is a flag on the play. It was a 12-yard pickup. But where this flag is at, it might be coming back. Holding against the Redhawks. And now they'll be looking at 1st and 25. It's a real drive killer.
Huskies will accept the penalty and will remain 1st down. We have one special birthday today.
So 1st down and a cab ride to Northern for the Redhawks here. Move Davidson out of the backfield as an extra wideout. They'll go a receiver to either side. Reed to the far side, Davidson to the near side. Now Davidson will go in motion to the left. Handoff Price running right. Shakes one tackle in the backfield but gets hit hard at the 30.
Number 23, McConnelly Price. Tackled by number 8, Vasily Kasparian.
Get no gain on the play. So it'll bring up 2nd and 25. Actually, they're going to give him a yard. So 2nd and 24. PH at their own 32. Braden Hinton has checked into the game as a wide receiver. Out of the shotgun. Gilbert wants to keep it, and he's going to be hit and drop back at the 30 for a loss of 2.
Number 7, Joey Gilbert on the keeper.
And that's going to bring up 3rd down and long.
Number 16.
3rd and 26. They've got to get to the Husky 44 for a 1st down. See if they take a shot here or if they play it conservative. They're going to put trips out to the left side here. Single receiver Hinton to the right. Price remains the only back. Gilbert, straight drop. Now he's flushed out of the pocket and he fires it over on the near side, incomplete. Price went towards the sideline and the pass went up the sideline, incomplete, and it's going to bring up 4th down. 4th and a mile. And Amir Moreland is going to step back around his own 45-yard line. Take the kick here. Gavin Cordy. Got the kick out of there. Northern was coming. Amir from the 41, flag on the play. Amir cuts upfield, bounces away from the tackle, reverses field now, and he's gone. Amir's going to score. But again, we have flags all over the place even before he caught the ball. Right now, it's about a 60-yard punt return for a score, but I do believe this is coming back, hence not the excitement in my voice about a very exciting play. The officials are discussing it back inside the 15, but PH's defense is going to gather on the sideline while they figure this out. Yeah, it is against Northern. Either a block in the back or a hold. The official has his back to me. So the touchdown won't count. We'll go back to where the flag is at the 46. And then we'll walk it back a little further. Ten-yard penalty will set the ball down at the Northern 36. And the Huskies will get the ball for the first time tonight. And let's again take a look at our Fraser Building Company starting quarterback, Fraser Building. Together we can build a home. And Cam Haryu, also a first-year starter at quarterback, in there for the Huskies. He'll go with 3 receivers. Hiller is the back to his right. They'll move Moreland in motion, and they'll hand him the ball. Amir Moreland trying to bounce it outside on the far side, turns the corner, still on his feet across the 40, out to the 45, and close to a Husky first down. It'll be about a yard short. It's a 9-yard pickup for Amir Moreland. Second and 1, Huskies from their own 45.
Second down and short for the Huskies at their own 45-yard line.
Penalties stunt the first drive for the Redhawks. And on the first play, Northern gets 9. 7:45 to go here in the opening quarter, no score. Watkins, part of 2 receivers off to the left. Mullane is in the slot that way. They go pistol look. Hiller will get the handoff. And it's going to be close. And then he's going to fall forward for the yard he needs for the first down. Rome had a handle on him, and it looked like they were going to stop him for no gain. But then one of the bigs for Northern came slamming into it and made the tackle go forward.
Some companies merely build products since 1917. Mueller Brass Company have been building a genuine legacy and helping build a better world along the way.
6-yard line.
Building a better world.
Now they'll go 2 receivers to either side. Moreland is slot to the right. Watkins is wide left. Hiller gets the handoff straight ahead to the 50. Hiller spins off a tackle at the 45 and is down to the Red Hawk 43-yard line. It's an 11-yard pickup for Hiller. Huskies now are into Red Hawk territory at the 43. Hang checks into the game, one of 2 receivers off wide to the right. Watkins will motion right. They got him at H-back right now. Hiller on the run again. Made up his mind not to follow his blockers that time and bounces outside for about a yard.
Short game will bring up second down for the Huskies.
It'll bring up second and about 9 here for Northern. At the PH 42, Hang and Mullane will split out wide to the right. Watkins is to the left, again using him right now as an H-back and bit of a pistol look here. Haryu wants to throw this time. Right over the middle of the double cutter. Picked off by Joey Gilbert at the Red Hawk 35. Haryu tried to sling it to a man in double coverage, and Joey Gilbert got in front of it and picks it off. And the first turnover of the game gives the ball back to PH at their own 33-yard line. You threw a rocket there, but that ball can't be thrown in that situation. He was trying to thread a needle where there was no eye hole. Now we'll see how PH responds. Reed split out wide to the left. Price to the left of Gilbert, working out of the shotgun. And a whistle before the snap. Offsides against the Huskies, it looks like. The old neutral zone infraction. 1st and 5, and PH at their own 38 now.
Incorporated, helping manufacturers deliver high-quality, reliable products by combining advanced engineering with proprietary manufacturing.
And Reed split out wide to the left out of a pistol here. Gilbert to Price, and Price with a big hole up the middle to the 45. He's got a Red Hawk first down all the way out to the 47. It's a 9-yard pickup for McConnelly Price. Red Hawk first down to the 47. .20 to play here in the first quarter tonight, brought to you by Plat One Pub, Port Huron's newest and most exciting restaurant located on Connor Street. Another shift here by PH, and now Reed is wide right. And Gilbert's going to keep. He's straight ahead to the 50. About 3 yards there.
Number 7, Joey Gilbert.
Second down and 7. The ball right at the midfield stripe.
Number 44, Quentin Pasha. Bring up second down. Red Hawks right at midfield.
17 yards so far for PH, all on the ground. Gilbert working out of the gun. Reed wide left. He's going to give it to Price, and Price is into Husky territory to the 49 for a 1-yard pickup. Going to bring up third down and 6. Let's see what they do here on third down to figure out if there's a fourth down decision to be made.
6 or 7, probably 6.
And Reed split way out wide left here. And Gilbert wants to go straight ahead, following the lead of Price, but it's a short gain of only a yard, and it's going to bring up 4th and about 5. The fact that they ran that play there makes me think they were planning on going for it on 4th down. They were just hoping to get more than a yard there. 4th and 5 at the northern 48. Let's see if they try to draw them offside. They've gotten the Huskies a couple of times tonight. Receiver to either side. Davidson to the near side. Reed out wide left, and it's a quick kick by Gilbert. And that's going to roll down and in to the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Had too much roll down into that near corner, and the ball will come out to the 20. They used that play in a game earlier this year. Against Northern, that's a good play because you know that Amir Moreland isn't going to get the ball when you do it that way. So no score yet. 3:02 to go here in the opening quarter. The Huskies get it back for the second time. Are you working out of the gun with Hiller behind him? 2 receivers to either side. Handoff is to Hiller, and he tries to bounce it outside, and he'll get a short gain of a couple of yards. 4 carries, 15 yards for Hiller so far. 2nd and 8 coming up for Northern. Rome with another tackle. We've heard his name a few times already in the game. Harrison's a dude. Second and 9, Huskies from their own 21. Pistol look this time. Handoff, Hiller hit in the backfield. He almost snuck through, but he's going to be stopped at the 20, a loss of 1 on the play. Michael Thomas, another good young player for PH, made the stop there. So Northern looking at 3rd and long. 10 from their own 20. They'll send Cripps out to the right. Watkins, the only receiver, to the left. Are you out of the gun? Looking to throw. Now he steps up. Thought about running. Now he will run, and he's got room. Haryu's got a first down and more. Out across the 30 to the 35. Tackled from behind and brought down at the 36. A 16-yard gain and a Husky first down. Great decision there by Cam. He had a bad one on the last drive, but he made a real good one there. Give him the 37, call it a pickup of 17. And a big first down pickup for Northern. Again, with two receivers to either side, they've got Moreland and Watkins to the left. But they're running, and Hiller going to bounce outside and run right. Has some room up that far sideline, and he's close to midfield. It's going to be a Husky first down on a pickup of 13. So first down Northern after the 13-yard pickup by Hiller. The Huskies at midfield now.
30 seconds remaining. A very well played and fast-paced first quarter.
30 seconds to go here in the quarter. Two receivers to either side. Are you out of the gun? And flags before the snap. Northern took a timeout. 15.5 seconds to go here in the quarter. Our first quarter tonight brought to you by Plat One Pub, Port Huron's newest and most exciting restaurant located on Connor Street. It's a great spot to grab food and hang out and watch the big games. Interesting that Northern would take a timeout here and not just run it down to the break. They didn't have to snap the ball, and they could have talked about it between quarters. Something they wanted to discuss right now. And first down at the 50-yard line. There's no real wind or anything tonight. No advantage going one way or the other. Seconds to go. Haig and Mullane are going to come to the near side here to the left of Haryu, who works out of the gun. Watkins and Moreland to the right. Straight drop. Pass caught by Watkins at the 45, and he'll wrestle forward to about the 42 and pick up about 8 yards there.
Lincoln Watkins hit by a host of Red Hawks. Number 1, Devontae Reed. Number 7, Joey Gilbert.
That'll be the final play of the first quarter. No score yet in this one. Northern's at the PH 42 when we come back to start the second quarter here on GetStuckOnSports.com. Second quarter tonight brought to you by the Baumberger Sports Lounge on Van Dyke in Imlay City. Huskies into Red Hawk territory. Haryu keeps, and he's close to the 40, which would be close to a first down.
Tackled by number 64, Dylan Volpe, to bring up third down, Huskies.
They're going to say he's an inch short of the first down.
Third and less than 8 yards.
So third and about the nose of the football for a first down here. Just underway in the second quarter. Quick first half. Or quick first quarter, I should say. No score. Watkins will go wide to the left. Two receivers to the right. Moreland in the slot that way. They'll go pistol look with Hiller, the deep back. Cam Haryu will keep first down and a few more. 35 slips the tackle to the 30. Still on his feet to the 25-yard line. A pickup of about 15 when they needed about an inch. And it's a Husky first down. And they're threatening again down to the 25-yard line.
First and 10 Huskies on the Red Hawk 25. The rest of those timeout sponsors, Dr. and Mrs. Dave Ramazny, the Partapillo family, the Pasha family.
So it'll be first and 10 now from the 25. Watkins and Moreland will go to the left. Lane and Hang to the right. This time Hiller the only back. Haryu continues to work out of the shotgun. Hiller behind it. Haryu looking to throw. Now he's looking to run. Now there's a flag on the play, so he'll run down the near sideline inside the 15 to the 10. Run out of bounds, but again, I think this one's coming back. Flag back near the 30, generally in the area of holding. Yep. Holding against the Huskies. They're discussing whether this is a spot foul or if it'll come back from the 25. They'll go from the 25. They'll set it back at the 35. And that'll make it first and 20.
It'll be first down and 20 for the Huskies at the Red Hawk 35. First and 20.
First and 20 from the 35-yard line. This time they'll send Trips out wide to the left. Hang the only receiver to the right. Hiller still in the backfield. He'll get the handoff going up the middle, and another flag here. This might be a face mask at the 31-yard line after about a 4-yard pickup. They're going to add yardage on. And we have a Red Hawk down shaken up on the play. And they move the ball back to the 32.
We have a personal foul against the Red Hawks.
So it's a personal foul, 15-yard penalty added to the end of the run, and it's going to leave them about 2 yards short of a first down. Now an injury stoppage because we do have a Red Hawk player down right near where the altercation took place. We'll have to wait for him to get up to find out who this is for PH.
Hopefully he's okay.
64 is the man down, and of course there's no 64 on the roster. Wait a minute, am I looking at the wrong? Yeah, that's Dylan Volpe. He's a good player for PH. Volpe is the man who has to come off at least for a play.
First down. The penalty does not result in an automatic first down. It will be first and 2 for the Huskies.
First down and 2 for Northern after all of this. 9:40 to go here in the first half. They're down now to the Red Hawks 17. The deepest either side has been in the game. Two receivers to either side here. Haryu looking to throw, pump fakes. Now he's running around back there, still looking for somebody. Throws a jump ball up into the end zone, and it's batted away. He was trying to get it into Lincoln Watkins, who was double covered. Haryu 1 out of 3 for 8 yards and an interception, but he has run 3 times for 34 yards. He's trying to make something happen there, and there just wasn't anything going on. Second and 2 from the 17.
Our halftime sponsors tonight, the Athletic Factory, Karen Campbell, Kaylin Honda, Dan and Sherry DeGrow.
23 to play here in the second. He's threatening. Keller will line up to the left of Haryu, who works out of the shotgun. 2 receivers to either side. Fake to Hiller. Haryu keeps. He slips through to the 10 and is brought down
Haryu on the keeper. The play results in a Husky first
at
down.
the 10-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down on a gain of 7.
Number 57, Elijah Bade on the tackle.
So first and goal to go, Northern.
Will be first and
From
goal
the
to go
10-yard
for
line.
Huskies at the Red Hawk 10-yard line.
Richmond leads North Branch 3-0 after 1 quarter of play at Richmond tonight. Brady's got that one over on stream 2. 2 receivers to either side on first and goal from the 10. Haryu out of the shotgun. Hiller the back. The snap went up over Haryu's head, and he has to recover it back near the 18 or 19-yard line. That'll be a big loss on the play.
Number 11, Haryu on the corner.
The snap was high, and it got through Cam's hands. Loss of 9 on the play.
Second and goal to go from 19 for the
So it'll
Huskies.
be second and goal back at the 19 now.
The rest of our halftime sponsors, Short Branch Arts and Crafts, the Olford family, the Reeves family, and the Stanley family.
And just now getting back into the huddle.
For tonight's Crosstown
This time they'll
Showdown.
send Watkins and Moreland to the left. Lane and Hang are to the right. Hiller remains in the backfield. Now they're going to motion Mullane, but play is going to be whistled down, and we're going to get a timeout called here. Northern's going to burn their second timeout here. Second and goal back at the 19. 7:47 to go here in the first half. Snap might come back to haunt Northern here. They were first and goal at the 10. Now they're second and goal back out at the 19. They use their second time out there, although the scoreboard says each team is... No, they've got it right. Sorry, looking at the wrong numbers. 3 timeouts left for PH and 1 for the Huskies. Watkins goes in motion to the left. Haryu looking that way. Now he steps up. Being chased around back there. Going to throw on the run. He's got a man wide open. Touchdown, Huskies. It's hauled in by Andrew Hang, who nobody was covering. It's a 19-yard strike, and Northern takes the lead. I thought Haryu was in all kinds of trouble there. And then all of a sudden, he saw what I saw, and that was a wide open Andrew Hang at the goal line. There wasn't anybody around him. On second and goal from 19 yards out, Hang hauls it in. An unlikely hero for Northern.
Number 89, Brandon Thomas out for the extra point.
7:40 to go here in the first half. Thomas. And it's 7-0 Northern. So the bad snap ends up not hurting the Huskies there. I thought it might. I thought that might be an escape for the Redhawks. But Haryu's been very creative back there tonight. He's got escapability. And that time he made a real good throw to a wide open receiver. Believe me, PH was chasing him. They had about 5 red jerseys coming after him. Still got the toss away for the score.
We're true and stronger together at PHASD.
Bryce and Reed going back deep here for the Redhawks.
Back deep for the Redhawks, number 23, McCauley Price, number 1, Devontae Reed. Kicking out for the Huskies, number 89, Landon Thomas.
There are some interesting students in the crowd tonight. I'll just put it that way. Some of the costumes that they are wearing, you'd never catch me leaving the house looking like that. A bit of a Fuddy McDuddy. All right, Thomas to kick it off. High, short kick, fielded near the 20-yard line, and brought back out around the 30. Another flag on the play on that far sideline. Elijah Bade on the kick return there. The officials on that far sideline will sort out a penalty call here. No indication yet who it's against. Looks like they've moved the ball up. And it's against Northern. No, it's offsetting. Offsetting penalties. I think they're going to make them re-kick. Offsetting penalties. One official ran back to the 40 for a re-kick. Yeah, now they are telling everybody, no, re-kick. PH's offense is going to come out, and they were going to start from about the 32. And the official sent them back off and said, get your kick team back out there. 7-0 Northern on top. Just got a 19-yard touchdown catch from Andrew Hang. Second and goal from the 19. Take the lead here. 7:35 to play in the first half. Second quarter tonight is being brought to you by the Baumberger Sports Lounge on Van Dyke in Imlay City. Check it out and try the Baumberger. All right, here comes the re-kick. One will be fielded at about the 9, and this is Price on the return across the 25, across the 30, and just shy of the 35-yard line. A couple times tonight, both teams, guys have run into the crowd, and I thought, well, that's that, and they've come out of the crowd. At the 32-yard line. So this is where PH would have started after the last kick. Gilbert working out of the shotgun. Joey's 0 out of 1 in the game. He has picked up 6 yards rushing. Going to give it to McConnelly Price. He's going to look for something on the outside and turns the corner and gets hit after a short gain. Call it the 33. It's a pickup of 1 for Price. 5 carries, 14 yards for McConnelly so far. It's not like PH is playing poorly, but they have only 20 yards of offense here in the first half. They haven't really gotten it going yet on this side of the ball. 3 receivers. Handoff. Price hit right away, and he'll lose yardage this time. He smothered that one. And Price will lose a yard.
Number 23, McConnelly Price. On the carry, hit by a host. The Huskies again. Number 42, Wyatt Schneider. Number 8, Sully Casparian.
3rd and 9.
Noah Wiggin. We'll bring up 3rd and long for the Red Hawks. 3rd and 10.
From the 32, so it's going to bring up 3rd and 10. Price stays in the backfield to the right of Gilbert, out of the gun with 3 receivers. Play action. Gilbert rolling out to his right, looking, throwing deep downfield into real good battle down that far sideline.
Number 7, Gilbert's pass.
And it was broken up.
26, Nick Dixon.
They're looking for Dixon.
Huskies number 8, Vasily Kasparian.
Vasily Kasparian on good coverage. They were neck and neck. And Kasparian was able to break that up, and now it'll be 4th down.
Back deep for the Huskies, number 2, will be Moreland.
Which will have to kick it away. Moreland will go back deep. Gavin Cordy will kick it away. Up at about his own 42. Remember, he ran one back earlier in the game that was called back because of a penalty, and now somebody for PH moved too soon, so that'll be a 5-yard penalty. I'm assuming the Huskies will accept it. And we'll push the line of scrimmage back to the 27. That'll allow Moreland to move up closer to midfield now for this punt. Northern up 7-0, should get excellent field position here. Cordy can really get a boomer away. First time he kicked, Northern got close to him. This time he gets it out of there, a line drive kick. Takes a Red Hawk bounce at the 40 and is covered up at about the 36-yard line. PH wants the ball, but I didn't see it touch a Husky. Red Hawk fans thought it did, but I really didn't see it touch anybody in blue. Moreland thought about coming up and grabbing the ball off the ground, but Red Hawk player came diving in there first. I think that was Joey Gilbert who ended up on top of the ball. So the Huskies will start this drive from their own 36-yard line. They've actually moved the ball on a couple of their drives, but they had the early interception of thwarted one. But they punched it in on their last possession. 3 receivers with 2 to the right, and they're working out of a pistol here in the backfield. Moreland comes around in motion to the left. Haryu running left. Trying to set up his blockers and get to the outside, and Haryu run out of bounds near the 40-yard line.
Number 11, Haryu on the keeper, pushed out by number 1.
We got a flag on the play here on the near sideline. Illegal shift against the Huskies.
Illegal shift against the Huskies.
So it'll be 1st and 15. So they're marching back to their 31-yard line. Pace has slowed up a little bit here now. Got a few more penalties. 5:52 to play here in the first half. We're cruising right along. Penalty flags have slowed this middle part of the second quarter down quite a bit. Again, out of the pistol. Haryu, high snap, but he'll bring it down and he'll hand it off, and Killer will work his way out across the 35 to the 37. And about 6 yards there.
Back up that 5 yards, tackled by number 20, Deacon Baldwin will bring up second.
We'll bring up second down and about 9 here for the Huskies.
Those Northern coaches, head coaches Brett Andrew,
7-yard
James
line.
Brennan, Anthony Edwards, Jason Fletcher, Andy Moore, Ron Neal.
Lane is going to check into the game now for Northern.
Tyler Wood and Jake Wojciechowski. Coach Wojo.
So we might be going 4 receivers here. Two to the right, 2 to the left. Hiller the back. Are you out of the gun? Looking to throw quickly to Mullane near the 40, and he's brought down right away. A couple of Red Hawks were there.
Number 11, Haryu's pass complete to number 5, Landon Mullane. Tackled by number 7, Joey number 8,
Forstner will bring him down, and it's a very short game. Only about 2 yards there. Make it 3rd down and about 7 at the 39-yard line. Out to the 46 for a 1st down. This time he trips to the left. Hang, who has the touchdown tonight, is to the right. They're throwing complete, and this is Lincoln Watkins, 1st down and more across midfield to the Red Hawk 44. 17-yard pickup. Watkins' 2nd catch of the game. Now Haryu 4 out of 6 for 40 yards, a touchdown and an interception. 3:35 to go here in the first half. 7-0 Northern. Watkins part of, well, no, he's going to stay in as an H-back here in the pistol look with a receiver to either side. He comes in motion. They flip him the ball. He'll turn up field and crash his way forward for a short gain there. Got about 3. That was a forward flip, so that's a pass play.
Number 7, Joey Gilbert, and number 77, Jamaica Thomas.
Gilbert and Thomas came up to join in on that stop of Watkins, who's not easy to bring down. Northern has a timeout remaining. We're under 3 minutes to go in the half. They lead at 7-0. And they're looking at 2nd and about 8 from the 42 of the Red Hawks. Single receiver, Hang to the right. And they've got 2 receivers out wide to the left with Watkins in the slot. But they're going to pitch it back, and here's Hiller, and Kate doesn't have much room there. PH closed that down very quickly.
Number 9, Kate Hiller, on the carry, tackled by number 8.
Elijah Bade was one of the guys in there for PH, and they're going to stop him for about a yard loss on the play. Going to bring up 3rd down and about 8 for the 1st down. From the 43. Watkins slid out wide to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Pitch back, Hiller, and he's looking to throw. Firing it deep downfield. Got him in! Hang, and he dropped it at the 8-yard line. He had another touchdown if he hangs on to that one. Andrew Hang had beaten the coverage, and he was wide open, and the pass from Hiller was dropped. So Northern with a little razzle-dazzle there, and they're probably thinking they should have got a touchdown out of it. Oh my goodness. They'll be forced to punt now. Kasparian will drop back. He's the rugby-style kicker. Is back deep for the Red Hawks. Kick is away, and it's going to land near the 10 and be down inside the 10 around the 8-yard line. So a great kick from Kasparian. half will now be pinned inside their own 10. With 1:37 to go in the half. They have all 3 timeouts. They trail 7-0, and remember, Northern gets the ball to start the second half.
Red Hawks take over 1st and 10 from their own 8-yard line. 1:37 remaining in the first half.
Let's see what PH can do here. Price is the only back. He's to the left of Gilbert, who works out of the shotgun. 2 receivers to either side, but Joey's running straight ahead looking to get some room. This is actually a nice run by Gilbert.
Number 7, Joey Gilbert on the
Get them outside their own 10-yard line.
Lincoln Watkins.
Up to the 14. He got about 6 yards there.
Gain of about 5. It will be 2nd down and 5 for the Red Hawks.
They call it 2nd and 4. They're calling it 2nd and 5. They're at the 8, and now they're at the 14. So you do that. Second quarter tonight brought to you by the Baum Burger Sports Lounge on Van Dyke in Imlay City. 7-0 Huskies, under a minute to go until halftime. Pitch back, Price running to the outside, flag on the play though. This will stop the clock with 46 seconds to go.
Number 5, Landon Lane, and number 16, Ivan Frazier. There is a flag on the play.
I believe this is coming back on a hold.
Holding Red Hawks.
This is going to put him in a bad spot. It's going to move the ball back inside the 5, I believe. No, it's put it down at the 6. I'm not sure that that's quite right. It wasn't a full 10 yards, I don't think. Clock will start again, and PH doesn't have to snap the ball. I think they'll just let the clock run out. Down at their own 6-yard line. And they're going to come up to the line at least. 20 seconds to go. And now play has been stopped, and PH is going to call timeout with 20 seconds to go.
That is their first timeout of the first half. They have 2 remaining.
Well, I don't think you'd call a timeout and then not try something. Although I think where they're at on the field, they should have just let the clock run out. Their defense is doing the job. They need to figure out something offensively for the second half. 7-0 Huskies on top. Unofficially, PH with just 25 yards of offense here in the first half. But again, their defense has been pretty solid tonight. Though they did catch a break on the drop ball by Hang, who was looking for his second touchdown of the game just a few moments ago. Second and long from the 6, 19.8 seconds to go here in the half. Gilbert is going to work out of the shotgun here. Price, the running back, is to his right. He's saying something to Price and has him shift over to the left side. And Joey's going to follow Price's block and get out to about the 10 for about a 4-yard gain, and that should be the final play of the half. 5 seconds to go, and yeah, the teams will head off. And it's 7-0 Port Huron Northern here at halftime on GetStuckOnSports.com.
Entering the field is the Port Huron Northern High School marching band. Our service here is inspired by the term Beatlemania.
Beatlemania was the intense fan frenzy from 1963 to 1966 surrounding the English rock band The Beatles. As the group's popularity grew in the United Kingdom in the late 1863, the British press adopted the term Beatlemania to describe the scenes of emulation that attended the band's concert performances, characterized by overwhelming crowds, screaming fans, and relentless media attention. Beatlemania marked a new era of fan engagement in pop music, transforming the band into global icons. In February 1964, the Beatles arrived in the United States, and their televised performance on The Ed Sullivan Show were viewed by approximately 73 million people. The band's instant popularity established their international stature, and their unprecedented domination of the national sales charts was mirrored in numerous other countries. The Beatles would go on to release 13 albums with 188 original and 25 cover songs. The Northern Marching Band has decided to share some of our favorite Beatles tunes with you tonight. We proudly present our 2025 production, Husky Mania. Teenagers Emily Rosenwald and Ava Eastman, is your band ready? Please enjoy our first selection, a mashup of the Magical Mystery Tour and Lady Madonna. Our next selection will start off featuring a percussion section before the band chimes in on one of our favorites, Eleanor Rigby. third and yesterday, which will feature seniors Elena Corderillo and Mallory Bowden on trumpet, Anthony Morridge on tuba, and sophomore Charlotte Miller and Vanessa Dresser on flags. Our final song of the night will feature senior Ben Eastman on snare drum and the entire percussion section. Please enjoy the Huskies' closing number with Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band and The End. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for your Huron Northern marching band. Tonight, we'd like to take a moment to recognize and thank the incredible people who make our program possible. A special thank you to Keel Kahulas, Catherine Woolman, Alicia Shagney, Aaron Collins, Larry Rollins, and Jason Kasparians for being outstanding advocates for the Northern Band program. We would also like to thank the following businesses: Cargill for their generous donation of water for all our home football games, and Peter Michael Photography for the magnificent senior banners that you see lining the top of the stadium tonight. Finally, we are deeply grateful for our dedicated program Northern Band Booster officers. Kelly Kreisstaber, Jody Catalanati, Tim McCulloch, Tony Dunsmore, and Michelle Tatros, along with all of our parent volunteers who give their time and energy to support everything we do. Our 2025 Husky Marching Band leadership and staff includes drum majors Emily Rosenau and David Eastman, Drum Sergeant Anthony Morovich, Color Guard Instruction and Design Sarah Miller, Percussion Instruction Carson Moore, Wind and Song Instruction and Arrangement Lindsay Kinney, Percussion Instruction and Arranging David Mayer, Assistant Director Cameron Leakey, and our Director of Band Aaron Kruger. Our next performance will be at the Australia Marching Band Festival on Tuesday, October 7th at East Grand Stadium. We'll see you back here in 2 weeks on October 10th. We'll be performing a halftime show for 3 days. Thank you for being such a wonderful audience tonight, and as always, go Huskies!
While we have a moment, it'd be a good time to introduce the cheerleading squads from both schools. First, the Red Hawks. The head coach is Katie Brydenich. We have Bria Anderson, Taylor Brady, Tia Brown, Shamila Calhoun, Kaylee Ann Campbell, Avery Davis, Michaela DeWolf, Ashton Doyle, Jasmine Eagle, Claire Gaines, Riley Jo Gordon, Geneva Haller, Jordan Howell, Kaylin Lawrence, Adriana Loxton, Aida Newton, Danielle Noble, Gigi Osgood, Haley St. Peter, and Lauren Warner. Those are your Red Hawk cheerleaders. Now for your Huskies, head coach is Jasmine Gerlach. We have Caitlin Bussey, Elena Corderillo, Sarah Constantino, Mallory Dowden, Lily Droll, Isabella Fletcher, Jenna Brantley, Mandy Francis, Olivia Gildenpenning, Avery Haslett, Michaela Cole, Jade Lukes, Paige Wachowski, Maggie McDonald, Lily Madrano, Charlotte Miller, Kaden Schultz, Maya Short, Isabella Stevens, Laura Thornton, Caitlin Ellenbrook, and Ella Woolman. Through our sponsors one more time, the Crosstown sponsors, Mueller Grass Company, celebrating dearly their products. Since 1917, Mueller Grass Company has been building a genuine legacy and helping build a better world along the way. Mueller Grass is building a better world through innovation. Our extra plant sponsors, PJ Wellbank Springs Incorporated, helping manufacturers deliver high quality, reliable products by combining advanced engineering with proprietary manufacturing processes. All-Star Services, Michigan's home for state-of-the-art workplace food and beverage service. Colonial Village Missionary Church, committed to making disciples of Christ to change lives. And the David Lindsay Pye Family and Wright Surgical Services. Our timeout sponsors one more time, the Barnett family, the Mack family, David and East Brooks, the Carolyn family, Dr. and Mrs. Sadiq Hussein, Chuck and Gail Kelly, the Theo Kerhulis family, Low Fashion Design, Dr. and Mrs. Dave Glasney, the Power Pillow family, the Pasha family, Drs. Asher and Rand Jr. Saman. Halftime sponsors, the Athletic Factory, Carol Campbell, Campbell Honda, Dan and Cherry to Grow, Eco Energy Investments, Fort Gratiot Arts and Crafts, the Oakford family, the Reeves family, the Stein family, and I was just adding an extra one, Prestige Worldwide. One extra special announcement. Congratulations to the PHN girls cross country team for winning their first league title since 2012. Congratulations to them. Coaches are Chad Manline and Paul Lovato. We're not exactly sure what Mr. Lovato does, but we'll give him credit anyways. If you're like me and you haven't given up hope, we have a score for Boston. Top of the fourth, Tigers 3, Red Sox nothing. Yep, and I'm hearing some more good news. Bottom of the third in Cleveland, we have the Rangers 4, the Guardians 2.
All right, getting ready for the second half of football here. Cordy will kick it off for the Red Hawks, who are the near sideline from our broadcast position here in the Luxury Bath and Marlinson's broadcast booth at Memorial Stadium. Welcome everybody that's listening on Get Stuck on Sports, and of course for everybody watching on Thumb Coast TV tonight.
Number 2, Amir Moreland. Number 3, Joey Lincoln. Kicking off for the
61st Crosstown Showdown is still up for grabs, although I have to give the first half to Northern. They're up 7-0, and statistically they were the better team, but I thought both teams' defenses played very well in the first half, and then penalties kind of got in the way too. Short kick fielded around the 17. They're going to run a reverse to Moreland. Look out, Amir to the 30, to the 40, 50, down the sidelines. Cordy Jason won't get him. Moreland, touchdown Huskies. A kick return by Moreland, and no flags on the field that I can see. No, there is one, it looks like. Lincoln Watkins has his hands on his hip. The referee has signaled something. I don't see the flag. But it's the second Amir Moreland kick, one on a punt, one on a kickoff, that's coming back. Oh my. They put that reverse play in a couple of weeks back, and they finally got to run it there. And Amir made the most of it. But a break for the Red Hawks. They're going to put the ball down at the 15-yard line. So just 13 seconds into the third quarter, an exciting play is negated. The second exciting play of the game that has been negated, and both have involved Amir Moreland. It's about a 59-yard punt return that got called back earlier. And that one would have been over an 80-yard return there. It's been about an 83 or so yard return. Out of a pistol look, and whistles and flags. I will say this, we've had a lot of flags, but not the penalties that you would think in a rivalry game. We haven't had many personal fouls. It's been a lot of offsides, illegal shifts. This one's delay of game against Northern. So move them back to the 10, and it'll be 1st and 15. That's big Jaden Curitan, who's in the backfield as an H-back. Killer carries for a short gain here. second down and about 13 or so.
Personal foul against the Red Hawks.
Oh, and now the Red Hawks get flagged for a personal foul. I didn't see that because it was right in where the official was setting the ball down, and this is going to be, I think, a first down for the Huskies.
The penalty will result in a Huskies first down.
So first down, Huskies out to their own 26 after the penalty walk-off. Moreland goes in motion this time and then lines up in the slot to the right. Haryu dancing around back there. Now he's throwing deep for Lincoln Watkins! And he turned and tried to haul it in. He had a step on his man. And Watkins couldn't hang on to it near the Red Hawk 35. Reed on the coverage, but Watkins had a step. It would have been a sensational catch had he come up with it. And I'm not sure if he could have done any better with that. I'd need a replay to see if he turned the wrong way or not. But he had to turn and adjust and couldn't bring it in. Watkins and Moreland wide to the left. Mullane and Hang to the right. Now Moreland will go motion right. Haryu out of the gun, drops back again, dancing around back there. Wanted to take off, flag on the play. He'll be sacked back at the 25.
There's a flag on the play.
So the flag, I believe, is going to be against Northern. Cam's been dancing around back there all night long, and he's bought himself time a couple of times. Now the Red Hawks are moving back, so apparently the penalty's against them. Face mask, I didn't see that. Just a 5-yard penalty up to the 31.
Our school nurses here tonight.
It's second and about 4.
Lots of knowledge, lots of band-aids.
Send trips to the right this time. Watkins, the single receiver to the left. Hiller the back. And he'll get the handoff and he'll be swarmed, but still did a nice job to get a yard or two. A lot of red jerseys around Cade Hiller. He got to the 31, and actually it's going to be no gain. I don't think they gave him a very good spot there. But another personal foul face mask against PH here. And this is going to be another free first down and move the ball all the way up to the 48-yard line.
Now we'll bring it up to the Husky 48-yard line, 1st and 10 Huskies.
So back-to-back face mask penalties against PH, and these are the penalties that we talked about that can hurt you in a game like this. Made up 28-7 at Yale tonight. Armada bouncing back. Here's a little bubble screen complete to Mullane. He's across midfield and into Red Hawk territory at about the 44. An 8-yard pickup there.
There's another flag on the play.
And another flag on the play.
Personal foul, Red Hawks.
And another face mask against PH. This is 3 straight plays, and this is the second straight 15-yard penalty. So PH is killing themselves right now. This is going to move it all the way to the Red Hawk 29. Hang, who has the game's only touchdown, split way out to the right. Mullane in the slot that way. Moreland and Watkins to the left. Haryu's going to hand it off, though, straight ahead. Cade Hiller sneaks his way close to the 25. Got Got about 3 yards there. 12 carries, 40 yards for Hiller tonight. Northern with 9.5 minutes to go here in the third, up 7-0 and trying to add to it. They'll go 3 receivers this time. Watkins to the left. They've got 2 to the right. Hiller still in the backfield. Watkins goes motion to the right. Straight ahead. Cam Haryu trying to blast through. Crosses the 20. And he's down to about the 17-yard line when he's got a first down. And a gain of 10. Hiller's having a nice game tonight. Or excuse me, are you having a nice game tonight running the football on limited carries? 6 carries, 52 yards for Cam. Elmont has a 10-6 lead on Croslet. So now we're starting to see some scores. 17-0 Richmond on top of North Branch. Richmond's good, folks. Are you out of the gun? Looking, flag on the play, completing the pass. This is caught for a score. Haryu hooking up with Cade Hiller for a score, but there is a flag in the backfield. Is this the third Husky touchdown of the game that will be negated by a penalty? A 27-yard touchdown pass coming back. The third Husky score negated by a penalty. And the ball will come back out to the 27-yard line. And it'll be 1st and 17 at the 27. Wow. Reese 14, Marlette 6. 2 receivers to either side on 1st and 17 from the 27. And a quick pass to Mullane at the 20. He'll turn upfield to about the 15, and a late flag now comes in for maybe a hit out of bounds. There's about a 12-yard pickup. Mullane with his 3rd catch, and then I think we're going to get a late hit. Hard to tell where the booing is coming from, whether it's the PH side or the northern side that's booing right now. They're standing at the 15, and they haven't moved the ball either way yet. Personal foul. It is against PH. It'll be half the distance to the goal. And we're going to set the ball down around the 8-yard line, it looks like. First and goal, Huskies at the 8. 8:27 to go in the third. Northern up 7-0. And I'm going to be honest, this has been an ugly start to the third quarter. A lot of penalties. 2 touchdowns called back. Now they marched the ball to the 8. Now they're marching it back out.
There was also unsportsmanlike against Northern.
So there was a personal foul against PH, and then apparently unsportsmanlike against Northern. Why those didn't offset, I don't know. And the ball is going to come back out to about the 22-yard line. Very confusing. Scoreboard says 1st and 15 at the 23. We'll go with what they have because I can't see the yardsticks right now. They're in my blind spot.
Second down. Should be second down. Huskies.
So second down at the 23, and the officials are still talking to each other. They've been busy here early in the third quarter. And we appear to be ready to go. And a rare empty set here in the backfield, maybe. I don't know. Cade Hiller. Oh, Cade Hiller was over talking to the coach. Now he's going to join Haru in the backfield, and we're ready to go. Second and 15 from the 23. Haru out of the gun. They'll put Mullane in motion. Haru wants to run, looking for some blockers, and PH all over him. They'll drop him at the 25 for a loss of 2. Red Hawks were swarming that time. Price and Bay got in for the stop. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 20 situation now. On the 25. Get to the 8 for a first down. So I'm going to call it 3rd and 17. Are you out of the gun? Looking to throw. Now running for his life back there. They had a shot at him. Now he is going to try to dump it off, and it's broken up. I think that was Joey Gilbert who reached up and swatted that pass out of the air, incomplete. And that is going to bring up 4th down. And let's see if the Huskies think they can kick a field goal from here or if they're going to go for it. He was 8 out of 11 for 63 yards with a touchdown and an interception in the game. Marlin's coming out, which surprises me a little bit, since the offense appears to be staying out there. 4th and 18 from the 25. Watkins and Mullane split out wide to the left. Hang is wide right. They're the only back, but the Huskies are going to take a timeout now. There's 7:23 to go here in the third quarter. It is still a 7-0 football game. Northern takes a timeout. Give me an opportunity to tell you once again to check out Port Steak and Seafood, located in the Wrigley Center, where they are a perfect spot to take your homecoming date, guys. You can have a whole meal for under $100, plus you can get those homecoming pictures in the Wrigley Center, plus they're right by the St. Clair River and the Black River, so perfect backdrop. It's the only high-end steak and seafood spot in St. Clair County, and you can click on the ad right above our stream players right on our website to make your reservations. So they are going to come out of the timeout and try the field goal. The ball will be put down at the 32. So Thomas trying to get it from 42 yards out. And he's got a pretty good leg. It was a bad snap, but we had a whistle. So this is going to be offsides against PH, and that's going to make this kick 5 yards closer. Instead of 42, it'll be a 37-yard attempt. Tilly is the holder for Thomas. Kick on the way, it's wobbly and hooking wide to the left, no good, and PH holds somehow. So that Red Hawk defense continues to be stingy and continues to keep them in the game. And another drive where Northern thought they had come away with points. They've had 2 scoring plays here in the third quarter, negated on penalties, a kick return and Hiller touchdown catch. And now PH, who just hasn't had much offensively, finally gets the ball here in the third quarter. 7:22 to go in the third. They're only down 7-0. Davidson in motion, but it's play action. Gilbert in trouble. Gilbert wrapped up. Gilbert sacked back inside the 10. Dropped at the 9. A loss of 11.
That will bring up second at about 21.
Bring up second down and 21 for the Red Hawks. Running it out to the 30 after the missed field goal. The ball came out to the 20 on the touchback. Price the single setback to the right of Gilbert, and now I think PH is going to take a timeout.
Their first timeout in the second half.
First timeout. Each team has 2 timeouts remaining with 6:34 to go here in the third quarter. You know, I thought it would be a low-scoring game, but I didn't think it would be 7-0 midway through the third. But that's what we've got. 2 defenses that have played very, very well. And tonight the PH offense has struggled. Northern's moved the ball, but penalties have killed them. Second down and a mile here for PH from their own 9. Gilbert out of the gun. Davison goes in motion. They're going to flip the ball now to Price, and there's just no room for McConnelly to run. He's going to be stopped for no gain, it looks like.
Number 2, Aiden Davidson on the pitch. Tackled by number 7, Lincoln Watkins. Number 16.
They said Davison on the run there.
Mike Snyder will bring up third down and
No
run.
gain. Halfway through the third now, and it's going to be third down and 21. Trips to the right this time for Gilbert. Price the back, straight drop, and a quick toss. They fake the hook and lateral. Reed's got the ball, and Reed nearly gets back out to the original line of scrimmage. He'll be tackled at the 18, but that's a nice 9-yard pickup there.
Number 7, Joey Gilbert pass to number 1, Devontae Reed. Tackled by number 3,
Devontae Reed with his first catch of the night, and Gilbert now 1 out of 3 for 9 yards. First passing yards of the game for the Red Hawks. Looking at 4th and 12 here, and Gordy will stand at his own 5-yard line to kick this one away, and Moreland way up at the Red Hawk 41. Huskies coming, and they got a block. And they've got the ball inside the 10-yard line. Joey Lincoln, the former Red Hawk, with the block and recovery. Big, big play there for Northern on special teams. And they'll be first and goal inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line. Joey Lincoln finally got in and got one. They've been close on a couple of kicks. Finally got there on that one. 5:01 to go in the third. That's a big play. And now Northern has an opportunity to get a little further ahead. Cade Hiller to about the 5.
Who surges forward. And on the tackle, a host of big reds, including number 77, Michael Thomas.
Check that. They went big boy there, and that was Watkins for a 3-yard carry. His first carry of the game.
Second down, Huskies.
Looks like they're going to maybe keep the heavy package in there. Nope, Watkins is going to go to the H-back position. Direct snap to Hiller. Here's Hiller trying to find a seam on the left side. He's down inside the 5-yard line to about the 3.
Tackled by number 8, Firster.
Third down and goal. And what I definitely think is 4-down territory. They're at about the 3-yard line. 4 minutes to go in the third. This would be a huge score if the Huskies can get it. Watkins the deep back, and we've got a flag on the play here. False start against the Huskies. That's another bad penalty. Now if they don't pick it up, they might have to think about trying another field goal. Penalty will move it back to about the 7-yard line.
Penalty on the Huskies, and we'll move it back to the 7.
Third and goal from the 7. Hand off Watkins. He'll only get about a yard, maybe. PH stacks him up, and now it'll be 4th down.
At the bottom of that pile is number 20 for the Red Hawks, Deacon Baldwin.
2:20 to play here in the third.
For the 8, we'll call it.
Keep the offense out there. I'm actually a 10-point lead at this stage. The way the game's going might be insurmountable, but they're also thinking if they don't score here, PH will start inside their own 10 again. Watkins goes in motion. Hardy rolling out. Wants to throw. Dancing around back there. Being chased. Hardy turns the corner. Did he get in? Touchdown, Huskies! Cam Haryu scrambled his way into the end zone for an 8-yard score. So they go for it on 4th down, and they convert. Huge score for Northern. I would have kicked the field goal there, but that's why the Huskies are smarter than I am. We'll let Haryu do his thing, and he's been doing it all night long. And that's a big, big score with 2:49 to go here in the third. And Thomas for the point after to try to make it 14-0. The kick is good. Port Huron Northern 14. Port Huron High nothing here in the Crosstown Showdown. With 2:49 to go here in the third quarter. Centerline leading St. Clair 21-20 at halftime down in Centerline. Kingston up on Brown City 34-14. And Marysville is up 18-0 in their game. They're at Southlake tonight. Or no, they're at Lakeshore. Sorry.
353-4290. That's the blue ticket. Guys, you're going to collect yours at each concession stand.
And I really think the reason it wasn't because they'd missed the earlier field goal, because that was a much longer field goal attempt. I really think it's the way their defense is playing, and they've said, hey, if we don't get the 8 yards here, PH is going to be inside their own 10-yard line to start another drive. But they got the 8 yards, and now they're up 2 scores. And PH really needs something to happen. The ball's loose here on the kickoff. It's popping around. Battled for it near the 20-yard line, and I think PH came up with it or it bounced out of bounds. off of some players, but it was ricocheting around.
Jackson Winchester on the recovery. Hit by number 36, Cooper Hill, and number 3.
PH has got it, though, and that would have been catastrophic had they lost the ball there on the kickoff. They really need to do something here on this possession. Just the feel of this game, 2 scores already feels insurmountable right now, unless the Red Hawks can get some kind of rhythm here offensively. Gilbert gives it to Price, and he's wrapped up in the backfield and dropped for a loss. Back around the 16-yard line. PH has just 3 yards rushing in the game. Or actually, take that back, 14 yards rushing in the game.
Second down and 15 for the Red Hawks.
Second down now, and I'm going to call it 14. Ball's at the 16-yard line. 3 receivers for PH. We've got twins to the left. Gilbert straight drop looking. He's going to fire a long one out. And, ooh, Davison battling against Mullane out near the 40, but the ball was a little overthrown. It looked like Aiden Davison might have had a half step there.
We'll bring up third down and long for the Red Hawks.
Took a shot, but now they're looking at 3rd and long. 2 minutes straight up to go here in the 3rd. This time they'll go trips, it looks like, off to the left. Single receiver to the right. Straight drop, Gilbert looking downfield. Steps up in the pocket, now rolls a little bit. Now he's going to set up a little screen pass. Caught by McConnelly. Price, he's out to the 30-yard line. And that's going to be enough for a Red Hawks first down, I believe. Pickup of about 14 yards on the play. And that was, I don't think that was initially intended to be a screen pass, but it was a good decision by Gilbert and a good job by Price to make himself available there in a soft spot. And then he caught that ball and charges ahead to the 30, and it is enough for a first down. It's a huge first down for PH. They haven't had many here in the ball game. Hinton, part of 2 receivers to the far side. Bankston to the near side, but Gilbert wants to run with it. Not a lot of room up the middle, and he'll kind of pick his way out to the 34-yard line. No, they're going to move him back to the 33, so just a 3-yard gain. Gilbert's rushing statistics hampered by an 11-yard sack. He has just 8 yards in the game now thanks to that sack on 8 carries. Price is their leading rusher. He has just 9 yards in the game. 2 receivers to either side. Gilbert wants to keep it again. Now he's got a seam out to the 40 and crashes his way to the 43. He's got a Red Hawk first down. Pickup of 10 for Joey Gilbert there. Well, that's the kind of running I've been hearing about from Joey Gilbert. First time in this game that he really found the seam and got to go blasting through it. Their own 44, so call it a pickup of 11. Gilbert out of the gun with 3 receivers, gives to Price. Price shakes the tackle in the backfield and inches forward for about a yard. Second down and 9. PH from their own 45, trailing 14-0. That'll be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Back with the 4th in a moment here on GetStuckOnSports.com. Joey Gilbert keeps and smashes ahead for about 3 yards. It's going to be third down and about 7 here for the Red Hawks at their own 47-yard line. And now that we're in the fourth quarter and PH is down 14-0, this might be 4-down territory. There's still a lot of time, but their defense has played well. They need something from their offense, and they need it sooner than later. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. And Gilbert sets up another screen pass, and it's broken up. They wanted to get it to Forrester, and it was broken up, I believe, by Narelle Jordan. And that'll bring up 4th down. Gilbert 2 out of 6 for 23 yards in the game. 4th down, PH at the 47. They'll keep the offense out there, but remember earlier in the game they did a quick kick with Gilbert.
3-7-2-8-6-7.
If they do run a play here, they got to get 7 yards. Trips to the right. Price the only back, also to the right of the quarterback. Gilbert takes the snap, rolling out and looking. Joey firing and broken up. Lincoln Watkins on the coverage. Kept that ball from getting into the hands of Bankston. And the play will go incomplete, and PH will turn it over on downs on their own side of the 50. Well, I think any kind of points by Northern from this stage out might be the death knell, the way their defense has played tonight. PhD has got to get a stop. They did get a turnover earlier in the game, an interception on the opening Husky drive. Out of a pistol look with 3 receivers, 2 to the left. Haryu goes back to work. Juggled the snap a little bit, flag on the play, and he'll be tackled back near the 50 for a loss. Be a 3-yard loss if the play stands. PH wants to take the penalty and move him back. They had the option of making it 2nd and 13 at midfield, or making it 1st and 20 and putting the ball back at the Husky 38.
That will set the Huskies back to their own 38-yard line.
So it's actually going to be 1st and 25. 2 receivers to either side this time for Haryu. He's 8 out of 11 for 63 yards. Rolling out to the right, looking, firing downfield, but incomplete. He was trying to get it on the far sideline to Watkins. Bring up 2nd and 25 Huskies. The incompletion helps PH. It stops the clock with 10:47 to play here in the 4th. 14-0 Northern. And it's 7-0 at halftime. They got the only points in the 3rd quarter on the Haryu 8-yard run on 4th and goal from the 8. Northern has had 3 touchdowns called back tonight, and they've missed a field goal. They've had the opportunities, and the Red Hawks just really haven't threatened much in this game. 2 receivers to either side. And 2nd and 25. Straight drop Haryu. Pressure coming, trying to set up the screen for Hiller, and somebody got a hand on it at the line of scrimmage to deflect that away. So that'll make it 3rd down.
By number 59, Jackson Higgins.
Saying Higgins was the man who got a paw on it. Big Jackson Higgins. PH has been bend but don't break defensively. Northern has not even bent tonight. Third and 25. Caryu's going to keep it and run for what he can get. He's across the 40 out to about the 43-yard line.
Tackle first by number 57, Elijah Bailey.
Got about 5 yards there.
Illegal shift
Going to
against
bring
the
up
Huskies.
4th down. It was an illegal shift against Northern. I think they'll decline that. They will.
Penalty is
So
declined.
PH will decline that, and it'll be 4th down and about 20 here. And the Huskies will send the punt crew out. So Kasparian will stand right around his own 30-yard line or so. Now he drops back a couple of steps.
Huskies number 8, Vasily Kasparian.
And the kick gets out of there. It's a high kick. Davidson lets it bounce. And it's going to roll down at about the 19 of PH. So a good kick by Kasparian. PH is going for the block.
Redhawks will take over 1st and 10 from their 20-yard line.
Give the Red Hawks the ball at the 20.
One more time in case they haven't been cleared. Red ticket. Red ticket, 372-866.
14-0. Huskies on top. 9:59 to go here in the 4th. At this point, PH's offense has been stifled unofficially. We have them for, let's see here, 55 yards in the game. They'll send 3 receivers out wide to the left. Gilbert out of the gun, Price the only back. And Price will get the handoff, and he will get smacked down in the backfield. The Huskies are getting through right now, and they're winning the battle at the line. And that was one area where we thought PH might be the better team, but the Huskies' defensive line has been in the backfield a lot, disrupting things. A loss of 3 on the play. 24-0 Richmond on top of North Branch now at Richmond tonight. Blue Devils making another statement. Here's an interesting look here from the Red Hawks. They're going to go trips to the right, and they're going to stack the receivers in a row. And then they're going to hand off to Price, and he's going to try to go up the middle for a short gain back to the 20. He'll get back what they lost on the play before. They'll be left with 3rd and 10.
Tackled by number 8, Vasily Kasparian, number 16, Ivan Frazier. They'll bring up 3rd down for the Red Hawks.
So I like the design. I actually don't mind that play call. They just, again, Northern's defense didn't allow them to get a big play on it. Reed is going to split out wide to the left here. 2 receivers to the right. And Gilbert looking to throw on 3rd and 10. Slant route, Reed makes the catch. 1st down. He's to the 35, to the 40, to the 50. Reed finally wrapped up by Amir Moreland, but not until he gets to the Husky 45-yard line. Huge play for PH. About a 35-yard pickup. And by far and away the biggest play for PH tonight. Going to give them a gain of 35, yep, to the 45-yard line. Reed's 2nd catch of the game for 44 yards now. Well, maybe PH found something there. They went with a simple little slant And Reed was open, and a lot of yak yards there. Reed shaken up a little bit, though, will hobble off, and he'll have to sit out at least a play. Hopefully he's all right. PH is probably going to need more from him. Forstner, Davidson, and Bankston split out wide to the left this time. Hinton is to the near side. Gilbert looking to throw. Pressure coming, and he's just going to throw it away incomplete. Flag on the play, roughing the passer. Oh, I was looking ahead at where the ball was thrown, and back behind the play, somebody got in on Gilbert and gave him an illegal hit. That will help PH. That'll be 15 yards and give him a first down at the 30. By far and away the deepest PH has gotten tonight. Into Husky territory, trailing 14-0, still 7:54 to go here in the football game. Price to the right of Gilbert. Two receivers to the right and one to the left. Fake to Price, Gilbert straight ahead, not much there. It stopped at the 30 for no gain. That might be a setup play for something else. Second and 10 from the 30. Trips again to the right here. Forstner actually going to line up as a tight end. Hinton to the right side. They're looking his way, throwing it downfield. Hinton had it in his hands, couldn't hang on, and now a flag comes out down around the 2-yard line. So this could be pass interference, but against who? I believe that was Mullane on the coverage. Pass interference is going to be against Northern. So that'll be a 15-yard penalty and another first down at the 15. So PH getting a lot of help from Northern penalties here. Boy, if the Red Hawks somehow come back and win this game, PH is going to look at the film and just be sick. 3 touchdowns called back tonight for penalties, and 2 big penalties on this drive, giving PH a chance to try and get their first points of the game. And if you're the Red Hawks, you have to punch it in here. From the 15, first down. 7:03 to go. Gilbert out of the gun, wants to run with it to the right, and nothing there. He got strung out to the near sideline for no gain. He might have even lost a yard there.
Number 37, Earl Jordan.
No gain to the, so the ball's still at the 15. Carries 22 yards for Joey Gilbert tonight. No, they did move it back to the 16. So they lose a yard. It'll be second and 11. This time 3 receivers split out wide to the left. Bankston, Davison, and Forstner. We've got a receiver to the right. Price in the backfield. They're going right for Hinton, and over his head, incomplete in the end zone. Third down and 11 from the 16. Clearly 4 down territory for PH. 14-0 Northern, a 19-yard touchdown catch by Hang in the first half, an 8-yard touchdown run by Haryu in the third quarter. That's been it. Now they go 2 receivers to the left. Now Forstner's going to split off that way, giving them trips left. Hinton to the right. Gilbert straight drop looking over the middle, back of the end zone, and it's caught by Reed. Inbounds for a Red Hawk touchdown. yards to Reed for a huge score for PH. Reed's third catch of the game, and he had 2 big ones on that drive. And now it's 14-6 with 6:09 still to play. And it's a 1-possession game now. There wasn't a whole lot of room in the back of that end zone for Reed. Hold it in. Devontae Reed. Huge there. I believe it was Cordy who kicked the extra point. We still got a ball game here. The Redhawks finally on the board.
Back deep for the Huskies. Number 2 of Memorial, number 3 of Joey Lincoln. Kicking off for the Redhawks. Number 15, Gavin Corday.
Well, I won't say that this has been the prettiest football game I've watched, but it's another Crosstown Showdown that's going down to the wire. The kickoff there, all sorts of chaos with a flag on the play. Back where PH was kicking from. And this, I believe, is going to be an offsides penalty against them. They weren't onside kicking there. They were going to try to bloop it in. The onside kick is an option, but with 6:09 to go and their defense playing well, and they have 2 timeouts remaining if they want to play defense. The Huskies are suspicious. Cordy will roll it along the ground, and it's rolling around back there, and it's finally picked up by Lincoln, and he ran backwards, and he'll get tackled back inside his own 25-yard line. Boy, Lincoln picked that ball up, and then he started running backwards, and the Redhawks got down and got to him quickly. So Northern's going to start around their 23-yard line. So 14-7 your score. About 6 minutes to go here from Memorial Stadium. 6 to be exact. I think the Huskies are going to keep the ball on the ground here. Hand it off. Cade Hiller looking for some room. Bounces outside and has some room. Cade Hiller streaking up across the 40. He's got a Husky first down out across the 45-yard line. There's a flag at the end of the run. It was a 22-yard pickup. To the end of this, what was probably another face mask penalty. No, personal foul against Northern. It was after the run, though. So it'll be a first down, but it'll move the ball way back to the 32-yard line. First and 10 Huskies back at the 32. But again, penalties really killing Northern here in the second half. That was an explosive run by Hiller, his biggest of the game. Another chance at it. Bouncing off tackles out to the 35-yard line.
Number 9, Kay Hiller.
Got about 3 there, maybe 4.
Will be second down, Huskies.
Second down for Northern, and somebody took a timeout here. An injury timeout, and this is not good. Hiller is being helped off by a couple of teammates, so Cade Hiller shaken up on that play.
Cade Hiller on that injury. Hopefully he's okay. It'll be second down, Huskies.
I believe Kasperian will come into the game at running back. Second and 7 from the 36. And now the Huskies are going to take a timeout. And they have just 1 timeout remaining now, leading 14-7. We're down to 4:53 to go here in the fourth quarter. 24-6, Almont leading Croslex. That's at the end of 3. I was a little worried about Almont tonight, I'm going to be honest. I took them in the picks, but I was a little nervous that they might have a problem because Croslex is a very good run defense. And the Pioneers threw the ball all over the place last week against North Branch, and I thought that might be a bad matchup for them. But at least through 3 quarters, Almont is doing Almont things, and that's why I don't pick against them ever. Watkins goes in motion here on second and 7. And Hardy wants to run with it. He's to the 40, maybe the 41-yard line for about a 5-yard gain. So not bad. It's going to make it 3rd and short. 3rd and about a yard. This is absolutely huge here. Northern gets this yard, they can really milk a lot more clock with 4 more downs. And if PH gets a stop, I don't think Northern is going to go for it on 4th down on their own side of the 50 in a 1-score game. Especially since PH has figured something out in the passing game on that last drive. Watkins in a wildcat. They'll get it, and PH will try to stop it, and it's going to be close. It will really depend on where they say his progress was stopped, and I think they're going to give him the yard for the 1st down. They are. Watkins only needed a yard, and that's all he got. Huge 1st down for Northern, though. 4:20 to go, clock running. They can really milk this thing down on the next 3 plays. Remember, you get 40 seconds between plays. PH has 2 timeouts. They're not using anything yet. Kasperian, I believe, is still the back. Nope, that is Hiller back in the game, so that's good news for them. And Cade Hiller is going to crash forward to the 44 for about a 3-yard gain.
Including number 7, Joey Gilbert. Gain of 1 on the play, 2nd and 9, Huskies.
It'll be 2nd down. And about 8 here for Northern.
Get the ball back!
Down to 3:27 to go, and the Huskies doing just exactly what they want to do, taking their time. They're going to use, again, every second they can of the play clock to wind the game clock down closer to the end. They're going to put trips out to the left, but I bet they don't throw the ball. Now they're going to take a timeout. So they're going to take their final timeout with 3:09 to go, and that's going to help PH a little bit. That almost gives PH an extra timeout now. 14-7 Northern. Looking at 2nd and 5 from the 44-yard line of Northern. They're 2 more first downs away from being able to run out the clock. Because if they get another first down, then PH has to use their final 2 timeouts. They don't really have a choice. Actually, if they can stop Northern for no gain or a loss here, they might use a timeout after this play. Reed touchdown catch a few moments ago has made this one interesting again. It's been a chess match all night long. 14-7 Northern on top. Now Moreland is the running back, and he's working out of the Wildcat. He takes the snap, gives the ball to Lincoln Watkins on a jet sweep. He turns it upfield, across the 50, to the 40, to the 30, to the 20, 15, 10, 5. Forget it! Lincoln Watkins takes it to the house. 56 yards, touchdown Huskies. Oh, they were saving that one. They went Wildcat with Amir Moreland and brought Watkins around on the jet sweep, and he takes it to the house. 3 minutes straight up to go here in the 4th. It's now 20-7 Huskies.
There's a flag in the end zone.
We do have a flag in the end zone. I think this is after the play, because if they call back the 4th touchdown of the game for Northern, I think Coach Van Drew would go ballistic. This is going to make the extra point a little tougher. Unsportsmanlike, so we'll assume somebody taunted somebody. But it turns the extra point into a 35-yard kick.
This will be a 35-yard extra point attempt.
So Logan Thomas missed earlier on a field goal from about that distance, and now a flag here. The kick was good. It was right down the middle. Thomas blasted it, and then they ran into the kicker. And Northern will decline that and take the extra point. 21-7, and Thomas really blasted that one.
Looks like this one is going to be on the Red Hawks, so the kick should stay good.
I don't know if they'll enforce this on the kickoff
Against the Red Hawks.
and let Northern kick off from the 45. We'll just wait and see. But a big response by the Huskies, and they get a big 56-yard touchdown run from Lincoln Watkins. PH has 3 minutes to work with. They're down 14 again. 2 timeouts remaining. They did throw the ball with success on that last drive. Gilbert's now 4 out of 11 for 74 yards and a touchdown. Reed with 3 catches for 60 yards. Price has a catch for 14. Northern wants to avoid a big kick return here, and that's exactly what PH is looking for. Reed and Price stand at about the 10 for Thomas's kick. Thomas will run up. He'll punch it a little bit short, and it'll roll out of bounds, and the Red Hawks will get it at the 35.
There's a flag on the play.
I have lost count of the flags in this game, especially here in the second half. it really started like we flew through the first quarter, and about midway through the second quarter, right around when Northern got the game's first touchdown, it started becoming flag fest. You put the ball at the 40. It didn't go out of bounds at the 40. You have three options. You can make them re-kick. You can take it where the ball goes out of bounds, or you can take it at the 35. And in this case, the 35 is where I thought the ball should go. It would have been the best option of the three, but they put it up at the 40 for some reason. Now the officials are talking about it. Yeah, they're going to leave it at the 40-yard line. So something happened there that I am not aware of. Out of the gun, Gilbert looking to throw. Fires, deflected and incomplete. Flag on the play. This is going to either be holding or pass interference against Joey Lincoln, who was covering Hinton. And that 15-yard penalty will move the ball into Husky territory. It also stops the clock with 2:56 to go. No, now they're picking the flag up and saying no penalty. Ooh, that's a big decision by the officials to pick that flag up and not call anything there. Because of the tip, they're saying it was not pass interference because the ball was tipped. And it definitely was tipped. Coach Perkins is still going to try to lobby to get a call here, but that was actually a good job by the officials. Reed is the only receiver to the right. They've got trips left. Price the only back, but I think Gilbert's going to be throwing a lot the rest of this game. Out of the gun. Joey has time. Fires incomplete on the far side.
Number 7, Gilbert's pass.
Trying to get that pass in to Nick Dixon. And it's going to bring up third down. Well, it was on a 3rd and 10 on the last drive that they hooked up on that slant with Reed for the 35-yard gain. 2:26 to go here in the fourth. 4-down situation for PH. They need 2 scores here. Again, they'll split Reed out wide to the right. He'll be covered by Amir Moreland. Trips to the left.
3rd and 10, Red Hawks.
Gilbert out of the gun, Price to his right. And he's got time. Now pressure comes up the middle. Now he's got to run with it, and he's only going to get about a yard. And the clock is running, and time is trickling away here on PH, down 21-7, 2.5 minutes to go. 4th and 9, PH at their own 41. They've got to go for it. They've got no choice. They do have 2 timeouts left, but they're not using them yet. This time Reed will go to the left, and they'll send Twins to the right. Fourth and 9. Gilbert fires incomplete, trying to sneak it into Dixon at midfield. There was a window of opportunity there, but that would have been a tough catch. And they'll turn it over on downs with 2 minutes to go here. PH does have 2 timeouts remaining. But at this point, they need a turnover. Well, Northern is probably going to be able to run out the clock here. And we've got a man down for the Huskies. Back inside the Red Hawk 35. It's one of the pass rushers who's down. And yeah, they're gathered around him, so it'll probably be a second before we know who it is. 39-0 Marysville. Whoop it on Lakeshore now. I thought that might be the case. 1-4-6 Almont after 3. 24-0 Richmond after 3. 21-20 Centerline is leading St. Clair at the half. Haven't heard an update on that one in a while. Kingston had a 34-14 lead on Brown City tonight. Kingston's good. They score a lot of points in Brown City after romping for the first 3 games of the season. They lost to Deckerville last week and down 20 to Kingston, and Brown City's at home tonight. Reese leading Marlette 14-6 up in the thumb. That was a first half score. Those games are all a little further along, but we haven't had any further updates. 21-7 is our score here. Northern on top, 2 minutes to go, and the Huskies have got the ball. They'll go pistol look. You will give it to Hiller. And Cade will squeak 3, 40, 35, 30. He's got a blocker. Cade to the 20, and Hiller finally brought down near the Red Hawk 16-yard line. 25-yard gain.
Hiller takes it to the 15.
17 carries now for 96 yards for Cade Hiller. We're down to 1:40 to go in the ball game.
After the game, we will present the Brick Fowler Trophy to the winning side.
Again.
So stick around after the game.
We're going to line up. I don't think they're going to take a knee yet. This PH does have those timeouts. Give it to Hiller again. He's dancing around looking for something. And Cade gets about 2 yards.
Hit first by number 23, Connolly Bryce. Will bring up second down Huskies.
Second down at the 14, 2nd and 8. And I don't think PH is going to use their timeouts here, so I think Northern can take a knee and run the game out. We're down now to 50 seconds to go, so if they snap it under 40 seconds, the game will be over, unless PH uses a timeout. We're going to go into victory formation here. RU will go under center. And we'll wait, get it under 40 seconds, take a knee, and that should be the final play of the game. PH will not use a timeout. Instead, they'll form a handshake line, and the 61st Crosstown Showdown goes to the court here on Northern Huskies by a final score of 21-7. Back to tell you about it in just a moment here on GetStuckOnSports.com.
We will now present the Brink Fowler Trophy to the Port Huron Northern head coach. Presenting the trophy tonight is Superintendent Theo Carhulis and Head Secretaries Ren Palmer and Trish Allen. Right there for the Huskies!